SRK is somebody I have met long back, and he was very sweet enough to invite me to his house. I loved Aamir's performance, Aamir Khan's performance,
Right.
and my all-time favorite is Kajol, which never changes. When I worked with Salman, so I enjoyed every bit of it. Though I was a villain, I
Mhm.
was getting beaten here and there.
This is Harshit from Andhra Pradesh, India. I'm huge fan of you, sir. Tell something about the project you were about to make with Rakshit Shetty. Please continue that project, sir.
Well, sir, I don't think right now that is even in the under discussion also because that was very long back, and now he's doing well in life. He's a big name. He's working as a director himself, and many things are happening in his life. And pulling him to direct one of my films is not going to be fair. So I'm happy looking, and I'll definitely go watch his films whenever he's doing, and whenever I can. And if at all an opportunity comes, you'll be the first person, which I think is very bleak as of right now.
So now here is a request from one of your fans. Okay, this is Suprita from Mumbai. Faridoon sir, he has a great voice. Please ask him to sing two lines of Usire Usire from movie Hucha. Big fan of you, Kiccha, from your very first movie and sending lots of love.
ಉಸಿರೇ ಉಸಿರೇ ಉಸಿರ ಕೊಲ್ಲಬೇಡ ಪ್ರೀತಿ. Should I translate it to you? No, right?
No, it's okay. Please carry on. Please carry on. Please carry on.
ಹೆಸರಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಉಸಿರ ಕೊಲ್ಲಬೇಡ, ಕಣ್ಣೀರಲಿ ಬೇಯುತ್ತಿದೆ ಮನಸ್ಸು, ನೋವಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಕಾಯುತ್ತಿದೆ ಕನಸು, ಉಸಿರನೇ ಪ್ರೀತಿಸು, ಬಾವಂದೆ ಒಂದು ಸಾರಿ ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರೀತಿಸು.
My God, fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. I think music has its own, I think, own emotion. I think language is not a barrier. It conveys the emotion. I think it touches or it just reaches.
Yeah.
Okay, this is Karan Joshi from Mumbai. Hey, Sudeep sir, big fan of yours and love the way you act. Lots of love to you. My question is, who's your favorite actor in down south and Bollywood? What's your view on SRK? And if you get to work with him, what will be your take on it? Much love, Sudeep sir. So who's your favorite actors down south and in Bollywood?
I'm not a guy who will probably take names as like he's my favorite actor, she's my favorite actress or whatever. Of course, I had already said long back, long back, like whenever I said I loved Aamir's performance, Aamir Khan's performance,
Right.
and my all-time favorite is Kajol, which never changes. So it ends there. So I do not want to just keep placing because I personally believe for it. When somebody asks other people about us, like let's say an actress, a new actress who's come, sometimes there's a question which is put to her. They'll give 4 names of our industry and say, who would you like to work with? See, I think it's a very tough question. We shouldn't be asked. That question shouldn't be asked. Like, for example, let me put it this way. What if one girl someday turns around and says, who told you I want to act with these 4? Man, I mean, we are not even a part of it and we are just humiliated just like that. Do you understand what I'm talking about? So that those things, it's better. See, everybody wants to work with popular names. Everybody wants to work with bigger names. I would love to still. I used to love earlier too. So I don't want to answer that part. But yeah, SRK is somebody I have met long back, and he was very sweet enough to invite me to his house after seeing the run. And yeah, we had a good cup of coffee, and for a very long time we chatted. And yeah, I saw his house. He was very kind. And of course, you get a chance with him, chance to work with the fabulous actors. Why not? See, I'm not going to say it's their stardom that impresses me. It's their achievements. It's the journey that inspires me. From where they came, how they conquered, and getting to work with such wonderful names. When I worked with Salman, so I enjoyed every bit of it. Though I was a villain, I was getting beaten here and there. But I think enjoyed. What a personality he is. You get to know him closer, you feel closer to him. He's such a wonderful human. I mean, go to SRK, I met him a couple of times. He identifies you even between crowd, after years. See, that's the best part about them. It's not that after a couple of years we go and introduce ourselves, sir, I met you that day, remember. They immediately, hey, how are you? They come up and they talk to you. I think that's their sweetness. Getting to work with them will be wonderful for it, and I would love to someday.
This is an interesting question. This is Srikanta from Bangalore. The question is, hi, Kiccha sir, Kiccha Sudeep sir, and Faridoon sir, can we expect Sudeep sir in a raw performance without any songs, female leads, and any unnecessary comedy or over-the-top action sequences? I know it's hard to get a script like this, but if you do, will you accept this?
Yeah, he said it. It's very hard to get a script like this. Basically, when he said that without songs, without hero, and without some, basically he's telling me not to act at all. He's telling me don't make a movie. That is how it
No,
is.
not like that, but like a film like Joker, for example. It doesn't have like a heroine, or it doesn't like.
Yeah, I got
But
it. I understand. But yeah, of course, Farid, I mean, like, see, any actor's delight is a script like that. Any actor, anybody who wants to perform and wants to give in to the role and do so many things, I think it's a dream to get such scripts. But if such a script comes, I don't think not just me, anybody who wants to perform will not say no. Nobody will say no. Amidst all the films we do. See, we do all kind of films because there is a question called comes as survival. You can't just keep doing such films and be in the flow or be in the race. There is something called as a box office collection. There is something called as an opening. There is something called as an investment on you, which needs a returns. See, there is something which we need to take. We can't keep, see, unless and until I have abundance of money and I can keep shelling it on my films and do what I want. Apart from that, when it is somebody else as an investor, we need to look into the fact that, their returns are there. What kind of a scripts are we taking? Is it a minimum guarantee? And beyond all this, somewhere in center, we'd like to tell our own story too. The story like what you're talking about, like a movie like this. If something comes up, a director, see, the toughest part of such scripts, Farisha, is the fact that you need a director beyond to handle that script. See, as a performer, you'll be performing. Somebody needs to capture it, conceive it so beautifully well, present it, edit it like that. See, like you said, Joker. Let's talk about that same film with a director like that. He was capturing it the right way. He was giving the freedom to the actor, but he was capturing it the right way. And that's what makes the film. You are doing your own stuff. They are doing their own stuff. How will it happen? Somebody who can understand your pulse, the audience's pulse, the script's requirement. I think you need a director like that. Who will say no? I would say no. Definitely we do. I would love to.